If you ever worry about sounding rude in English, this is probably why. You might be saying things like, give me this, send me that, or I need this now. And even if your intention is polite, in English, making requests like that can sound too direct. So in this video, I'm going to show you 3 ways to instantly make your English sound more natural, professional, and polite. Let's start with the most important idea. In English, being polite is not just about saying please. It's about how direct or indirect your language is. The more indirect you are, the more polite you sound. For example, imagine you are in a cafe. If you say, give me a coffee, this can sound quite rude. A native speaker would usually soften this by making it less direct. So instead of, give me a coffee, you might say, can I have a coffee, please? Or could I have a coffee, please? Let's break this down. Can I is a request structure. It's more polite because you are asking, not telling. Could is less direct than can and sounds more polite. Now, let's have a look at a slightly more advanced structure. I'd like a coffee, please. This is very common and sounds polite without being too formal. I'd like is a contraction of I would like, and it's a very useful phrase because it's naturally polite. Now let's move on to a really useful structure which will instantly make your requests sound more polite. Could you? For example, instead of saying, send me the file, try saying, could you send me the file, please? This completely changes the tone. You're no longer giving an order, you're making a polite request. If you want to be more polite, you can say, would you mind? For example, would you mind sending me the file? This is even more polite. There's also something important about the grammar here. After would you mind, we always use the ing form. Let me give you a few examples so you can see how this works in context. Direct, open the window. Polite, could you open the window, please? Even more polite, would you mind opening the window? Another example, direct, help me with this. Polite, could you help me with this, please? Even more polite, would you mind helping me with this? Now, here's another really useful polite structure that advanced speakers use all the time. I was wondering if. This is a past continuous structure, but we use it in present situations to make our request sound less direct and more polite. For example, instead of saying, can you help me with the report, please? You could say, I was wondering if you could help me with this report. This sounds very polite and more professional for work situations. Here's some more examples. I was wondering if we could change the time of our meeting. I was wondering if I could leave the office early today. Do you see how they are not too direct and very polite? You can also combine this with other structures. For example, I was wondering if you could send me the updated file when you have a moment. Notice that by saying when you have a moment makes the request even softer. It shows that you are not demanding immediate action and respect the other person's time. If you're enjoying this video and finding these phrases useful, please take a second to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more English language learning videos just like this one. Now let's continue. We're going to talk now about formal versus informal situations and how our language might change. In informal situations, like with friends and family, you don't need to be very polite all the time. You can be more direct, but still polite at the same time. For example, instead of saying, pass me the salt, you could say, can you pass me the salt, please? Adding can you and please is enough to make it sound polite. You could also say, do you mind passing the salt? This is still polite, but very natural in everyday conversation. So like would you mind, we need to use the ing form. Do you mind passing the salt? Now, in more formal situations like emails, work meetings, or when speaking to someone that you don't know very well, you need to be more careful with your language. Let's look at a few examples. Instead of saying, send me the report, you could say, could you please send me the report by the end of the day? Even more formal would be, I would appreciate it if you could send me the report by the end of the day. Let's break that down. I would appreciate it is a very formal and polite structure. It focuses on appreciation instead of demand for something. So, I would appreciate it if you could. And then we use a simple verb. I would appreciate it if you could send me the report. I would appreciate it if you could change the time of the meeting. Another example, when you are asking the other person to give you something, instead of saying, give me, you could say, could you provide me instead? For example, instead of give me the information, could you please provide me with some more information? Another useful phrase here, I would be grateful if. This is a formal way to show politeness and also respect. I would be grateful if you could send me the information. Now, let's talk about softening your requests even more by adding some extra phrases. For example, we have the word just. Just is a really useful word that native speakers use all the time to soften requests or phrases. Let's look at some examples. Instead of saying, I wanted to ask if you could help me. Notice the difference when I say, I just wanted to ask if you could help me. Do you see how adding the just makes it sound a little bit softer? Or I'm writing to ask for an update versus I'm just writing to ask for an update. As you see, this is a really useful little word that we can put into phrases to make them sound less demanding or more polite. You can also use the word possibly. Could you possibly send me the details later? Could we possibly move our meeting tomorrow? Could I possibly leave the office early? Do you see the effect that that word possibly has? It makes things sound even more polite. Now let's look at timing phrases because these are also important. We already looked at the phrase when you have a moment. For example, could you send me the file when you have a moment? We know that using this phrase shows respect for the other person's time. You could also say, whenever you get the chance. Could you reply to my email whenever you get the chance? This shows flexibility and again, respect for the other person's time. Now let's talk about intonation because this is also important. Intonation is the way your voice rises and falls or goes up and down when you're speaking. And it's very important in English to help you sound more polite when you're making requests. For example, compare these two requests. Which one sounds more polite and why? Could you send me the file, please? Could you send me the file, please? Which one? Hopefully you noticed that the second request sounded more polite because I used a rising intonation. Could you send me the file, please? So my voice went up and then down at the end. Let's look at a few more examples. Could you open the window, please? Could we change the time of our meeting, please? Do you see that pattern? Try doing it for yourself. Listen to me and repeat. Could you send me the file, please? Could you open the window, please? Could we change the time of our meeting, please? Well done. So let's review what we've looked at, because as you can see, there are lots of ways to sound polite. Listen to the following requests and see how they get more polite as we go on. Can you send me the file, please? Could you send me the file, please? Would you mind sending me the file? I would appreciate it if you could send me the file when you have a moment. Do you see how they got more and more polite? Generally, the more words you use for your request, the more polite you sound. So, here's what I want you to take away from this video. To be polite in English, you need to focus on 3 things. Make your request less direct. Use softening phrases. And pay attention to your intonation. Let's end with a quick practice. I will say a request. I want you to repeat it, but sound more polite. Remember to use more words, use softening phrases, and pay attention to your intonation. Are you ready? Let's go. Open the door, pause the video, and change it. Good, well done. You could have said, could you open the door, please? Would you mind opening the door? Or I'd appreciate it if you could open the door. That would be very polite, but you get the idea. Okay, ready for the next one? Send me the details. Pause the video and make it more polite. Great. Again, you could say, could you send me the details, please? Or I was wondering if you could send me the details whenever you get the chance. So if you start using these phrases regularly, your English will immediately sound more natural, professional, and polite. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to keep practicing your English, then why not check out this video next?